office is crazy messy, but welcome to the world of cinematography. Okay, so the next thing we're going to work on with Blaire is, they call this little bonus module within module. We're talking about filming and taking great photos and things like that. And so a lot of us only have, let me see your iPhone, please. This guy right here. This is all we've got. This iPhone. We don't have $1,000, $5,000 crazy cameras, and sometimes you're growing your business. It doesn't make financial sense to hire a professional photographer, okay? Whether it's your confidence level or your appearance or just financially. This phone is all you need sometimes, but a lot of people take pictures without thinking about lighting. One of the biggest tips you can use with an iPhone is finding this guy right here. Bryce, what are we looking at? What is this?
Your window.
That is a huge window. By the way, Bryce is behind the camera, if you hear me say that name. This huge window is one of the secrets to taking great iPhone photos. And here's why. If you go to any large light source like this, not direct, but indirect light source like this, what it does is it makes the tiny sensor in this camera much more color accurate, sharper, all those things. So here's step one. First, wipe your lens off. We have got so much oil and makeup and all kinds of stuff all over our lens. So the first thing you want to do before you take a picture, wipe your lens off. Even on the front, wipe your lens off. And then the next step is to take your photos. We're going to go to portrait mode and we're going to go to selfie mode, and I wipe that off. And so here, what I want to show people is come take a photo over here in selfie mode. And I want them to see on this screen, like...
You taking it or me?
You're going to take it.
Okay.
So I'm going to come stand by you. I want people to see, like, can see you fixing yourself. I'm going to put this screen recording up on there so they're going to see this. So go ahead and take a photo of yourself.
Okay.
Like a good selfie. You want to know another trick? You know you take a photo with this side button right here?
Really?
So if you're holding the phone, you see how you got to like cock your wrist that way?
Mm-hmm.
If you use your other hand like this and put your finger right there, you don't have to cock your wrist to the side so much.
This
so
is my good side.
Use your thumb then. You see? You don't have to turn your wrist this far. So look, really, really great photo, right? Now, take the same photo. We're going to walk over here. This is what a lot of people do. We're going away from that big bright light source, and we're going to take the same photo right here. Now, still, because the iPhone is amazing, a pretty dang good photo. But it tends to just kind of like sadden us up a little bit. It doesn't show our best features. Come over here. Back over here by this nice bright light source. And we're going to turn to about 45 degrees. So turn this direction right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Now, pick that up, take a nice selfie photo. Look how freaking happy you look. Like, it's so great. Now, here's the trick. When you're doing this, rotate your frame a little bit and take like 10 photos. So look at yourself and take a photo. Now, you're like, keep this light source, rotate, take another one. Take another one, take another one, keep going. And what happens is, you'll find where the light looks good on your face without moving. Yeah. So go up again. I think the best angle, let's see if I'm actually good at my job. Turn all the way. I think the winning angle is about right here. I know the background's not gorgeous, but I think that's your best lighting. Take that photo. Or you could do this, have someone take the photo for you. So let's go to portrait mode, flip it around. I like when a light source is at about 45 degrees on someone's face. So it'd be about right here, not quite 90, about 45 degrees. So let's get her facing into this corner, and then she's going to look right at me. And I feel like this is the best source of light. Background horribly messy behind us. It looks terrible. You look amazing. Seriously, look at that. So that's it's a dang iPhone. Dwight says hi.
Yeah.
He's behind you. Now look, this is why we rotate the frame. So what happens is, what you'll see is as you go around, sometimes when the light source is too much on one angle from the front, look how flat you look. Mm-hmm. Now, same, you look very flat. Now if we rotate, this is why you keep trying. Say we had a little bit of shadow on that side of your face, mm-hmm. It adds some depth. We switch the shadow to the other side of the face, adds depth. See?
Definitely.
And this one, so this is the winner of them. So when you rotate too far, now there's too much shadow, And it's subtle, but you can tell the difference. Like, you look brighter and happier in this photo than you do in this photo, even though you're literally making the same face, just from lighting. So keep rotating. And then now we go too far, and look what happens.
Definitely.
It switches. You're like, I'm just as happy, but now it looks like I don't know how to take a photo. All because you just rotate a little bit. So nice tip. But go when I think you find the right angle. You take this photo right here, and then check this out. A lot of people, you see how it's a little bit brown? Mm-hmm. Nice little tip. This phone is actually pretty dang smart. When you go to edit here, I want you to see this. Always try this auto button and see what it does. And it usually does your sister sent you a snap, by the way. She sent you another one. Oh, your sister's beautiful. That's good.
She put her name in my phone.
Okay, so now look, let's turn auto on. And I do this so much for myself. Just turn auto, and you see how it just naturally, you're not as brown anymore. It's doing a really good job of post-producing that photo. Look at that. It's so subtle. And so you're talking about a guy, I've edited one photo for like 30 minutes before. But not for all of them. Some of them only need 7 seconds.
Right.
So look, if we were to enhance this background and use this same lighting, tell me that is not a game-winning photo. So now we're going to cheat. We're going to, I think this is your good side, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to get rid of some of this background and add some depth. So come to me right here. We're still screen recording. Let's pull portrait mode back up.
Okay, I'm not going to put my hands on my hips anymore.
No, yeah, just nice and relaxed. And then let's see if this is your good side. Yes. So let's rotate.
Okay.
So now we'll get into the advanced stuff. Why are you so crooked? Are your arms tired from holding the camera? So another tip. Now this is a little bit more advanced. Literally, do not even think about this if it stresses you out. If you say, I have a good side, I like to light that 45-degree angle the opposite side of that face so that I can shoot. So right here, you'll see on the screen, your good side appears flat because it's just, boom, it's well lit. You want to light the opposite side of the face to add contour. So for you, the better shot is over here. Boom, right there. Like that is absolutely perfect. I can tell by looking at it. And everybody, you're going to see this on the recording. You look so good. Rotate with me. I'm going to show them live so they can see it. So rotate with me. Rotate. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there. Now see how her face just kind of, it's not her best. And watch right here. I'll tell you where the sweet spot is. She's flat, she's flat, she's flat, she's flat, she's flat. And then right here, oh, the background still stinks, but you can see it. You're like, crap, you look so good. And so let's try this one. We're going to go right here. That looks great. Boom. Nice photo. Great photo. Look up. Get that chin up just a little bit. Awesome. So, once again, just a great photo. So, see, we're getting that light off of the side of your face like that. And then what are we going to do? First thing I'm going to do before I lose my train of thought is I'm going to open it. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to hit auto and see what it does. And I actually really like that. I think the exposure is a little high. I'm going to lower it just a little bit. I know we're moving quick, but you're telling me for a social media post, seriously, who cares if Dwight is back there? You could say in your social media post, office is a little messy. We were in a hurry. Like people, but look, if I do this, boom, get rid of the background. What a great photo with an iPhone. This is the key. So when you're doing these, we know which one is the winner. It was over here. It's this guy, right? Mm-hmm. Right?
One before.
This one.
Yes.
So, ta-da, there's you can open that up in Canva, put your little logo at the bottom left of it, and just like, big things coming. Right there, just on your iPhone. Isn't that insane? So if you were doing this for yourself, what would you do? Walk me through it. So if you're like, okay, I'm going to take a great photo, and let's say your husband is holding the phone. What would you tell him? What would you do if you had to recreate this? What would you say?
Okay, so I would bring him to a
any window.
Well-lit window.
That's not direct
Not
lit.
face directly to it,
Okay.
but turn to about a 45 right
Bingo.
here.
You'll know you're normally looking at a corner. You'll know.
Right.
So you're normally looking into a corner. Okay. What else?
Okay.
Now I'm holding
Portrait
the camera.
mode. You need to make sure it's on.
Okay.
Mode.
So I'm talking to you. I'm like, all right, sweetheart, what do I do next?
Okay. You need to hold it high.
Okay. Don't look at you. It's not my feet.
Yes.
Okay. So it's in portrait mode. Okay.
Okay.
What else? Yeah. Is
Take a picture.
Take a bunch of pictures.
Well, of course.
That's another problem. People, they'll take one photo, go to the restaurant, like go.
Just hold it down and take a bunch of.
Take a bunch of photos and say, okay, so he's here. Are you good to go here?
Yes. No. You need to step back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Just keep taking pictures, and I'm just gonna keep moving, and then we'll pick our favorite after.
That is how you do it. You ready?
Ready? I'm
And
ready.
go. Okay. And look, see the face I'm making? This is the tradition. This is
You're smiling
This
for
is the
me.
husband face. You ready? You're like, is that good? Is that
Yep.
good?
Keep going.
Just keep going.
Okay.
And okay. And so look, did you know? Now look at this. We're still recording. Your husband could have taken that photo. Forget the background. Imagine you've got your beautiful kitchen behind you, like in your brain. Our office is a wreck, okay? Building mode. I didn't do anything. I know that I have a good eye. I literally stopped where you told me to stop and held the button and did the like goober. Look at that.
Yep.
So we don't have an excuse for not having a decent photo of ourselves. It's just nice lighting source, iPhone, a friend to help, or a stand you bought off Amazon and you can turn a little timer on. And this one, I don't even think you need to edit it. Like I would go straight to social. Look, it looks like your little workspace behind you. Just zooming in a little bit.
True.
Right?
Yeah, it looks great.
So, just like that, you could have had professional headshots or professional appearing headshots. Like obviously if someone pays like $1,000 for the best photographer in town,
Yep.
that's a cheat code. Those, they better be better.